So I got something to tell you guys. So you know these oppas and these cute K-pop girls you keep thinking of? It's a fantasy. It ain't real. Alright guys, what is up? This is your boy Mike, and as I promised, I was going to make you guys a series of videos basically highlighting how you can make it to Korea. Well guys, this is the first video of that series entitled Korea Prep for Dummies, and so I'm going to talk to you today about those who should not come to Korea. So you should not come to Korea if you are any of these types of people. But let's jump into why these types of people should not actually be here in Korea. So here's the thing, you should not come to Korea if honestly you are just stuck on coming and finding your oppa that you've been dreaming of and that you probably saw in a K-pop music video, Korean drama, and you think that person is real. Here's the thing, those people are not real. Those people are fake. Now these companies kind of make up these people so that way they can make their customer or whoever fall in love with them, and then when they fall in love, then they spend money. You have to understand that that in itself is a fantasy made up, and that there are no real people like that. And on the topic of even oppa, like this tall, handsome, pretty hair, rich oppa that exists in these dramas. Guys, I've talked to some of my Korean lady friends and they say that person does not exist in this world. They don't exist here, especially they don't exist here in Korea. My homegirl Gina Kim, she shot a video recently and she said these things.
Are you expecting something romantic? It's not gonna happen to you. It's all because of some ridiculous Korean dramas.
You need to let that go. And as far as in these K-pop chicks, guys, that you think are really hot, I mean, they do look good. Don't get me wrong. I mean, they do look good. But the thing is that when you are constantly thinking about them, and that is your idea what Korea is, and you expect to come here and that every single girl looks like these women in K-pop, or every single guy looks like these guys in a Korean drama, you are not going to be satisfied. I would hate for you guys to be let down. I would hate for you guys to just be have your dream, this Korean dream that you have, destroyed. But you also have to realize that it is a fantasy. Reality is not like that, and people here are just like people everywhere else. So the thing is that I've known too many people here who just wanted to change the culture that kind of fits them and make them feel comfortable. And of the people that I've known who've done that, make sure I don't get hit by a car. See, car's coming crossing the street, safety first. Make sure you do not vlog while crossing the street. You don't need to come to Korea. Honestly, if you are gonna be the type of person that feel like you have to change things in Korea. See, the thing is that one, I don't think Korea needs that much changing, and sometimes we as people, we want things to kind of benefit us, to suit us, to kind of match or blend in a way that's gonna make us feel comfortable. But in doing that, it's kind of, it makes us really selfish, right? It makes us really selfish to have things the way that we want to have them. So you have to really take things as they are. You have to understand that things are the way they are for a reason, and you just can't come to someone else's house and then want things your way or want things the way that you see fit because it makes you feel comfortable. You would not want somebody coming inside of your house and then wanting to change the way that you talk or wanting to change your own customs or your own culture. You wouldn't want that. So why would you want that for somebody else? All right, so the third thing, you don't need to come to Korea, honestly, if you cannot eat Korean food. See, the thing is, Korean food is really, really good, and they use a lot of vegetables, they use some meat, and it's just, if you've never had Korean food, it is wonderful. But the problem is that there are a lot of people, especially from the West, that they're so used to their food, whether it is fast food, whether it is pizza and fries, which technically is also fast food, but they're so used to that, and things that make them feel slightly, I don't know, uncomfortable, they don't want to try it, they don't want to eat it. So then what ends up happening is you have this person who comes all the way from wherever to live in this country, and every time they go out to eat with someone, every time they have to get food, it is a battle. And it's really hard to eat with those people too. You cannot enjoy a meal with those people because they do not want to eat what, I don't know, what food is all around them, especially in Korea. The most food that you're gonna find is Korean food. That makes plenty of sense, doesn't it? So if you cannot eat Korean food, I'm not saying if you can't eat spicy food. I'm saying if you cannot eat Korean food at all because you don't want to try it, I'm sorry, but you don't need to be here. I'm just being real. So I highly recommend you do not come to Korea if you have no intention of ever learning Korean. In my honest opinion, language is the thing that bridges many people from across the world. Without language, it makes it super hard to survive in a place. Now, I'm not saying that you can't live here without ever learning Korean, but why would you want to have to struggle for everything because you cannot read or write? Honestly, Korean is what, 24 characters and it's alphabetic? I know you can do it as well if you take the time to do it. See, if you come to a foreign country and you do not learn the language of that country, you are constantly going to need the help of people who either understand the language. There's nothing wrong with needing the help of others, but if you have the ability to help yourself, then help yourself and learn the language. So for those who are looking to come to Korea, don't come to Korea if you have no intention of ever learning the language. I mean, not to mention, honestly, Korean is such a beautiful part of its culture. I mean, if you really appreciate the culture, you will start to learn the language as well. Waiting at a traffic light. Number 5. Number 5 is also really important. I'm crossing the street, by the way. Crossing the street. Crossing the street is really important. Focus on safety. Safety first. Safety first. Safety first. All right. All right, I'm safe. I'm safe, y'all. I'm safe. All right, what's the next point again? All right, so the last thing is this. It's a really important point. I think a lot of people don't notice. These things, or a lot of people don't think of these things before they come to Korea, and that's this. Please do not come this way if you are really, really gonna be consumed by partying. Guys, partying is fun. I love to party, and Korea is a fun
place to be that has
tons of places to party and tons of things to do. But the thing is that if you let it consume you, it will. I mean, between going to Itaewon and Hongdae and Gangnam, you can easily be eaten by that beast. And I've seen so many people who come here and then they just let it get away from them. Well, and guys, they just let things get away from them. Before you know it, you realize that you might have come here for the wrong reasons. You're partying all the time. And a lot of Koreans, they kind of look down. I'm gonna be honest with you, they look down on a lot of foreigners who come here and all they do is just up partying, trying to get with girls, trying to get with guys. Guys, you don't want to live that life. That's not the life you're looking for. So I humbly tell you, don't pursue that type of life. That's not why you want to come to Korea. If it is why you want to come to Korea, you best not come. All right, just being real with you. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video of me talking about why you shouldn't come to Korea. And if any of these honestly do match how you feel, then kind of just think about whether you really want to be here or not. By the way, do you guys know where I'm at right now? In case you don't. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure you like and you subscribe to this channel, and also hit that noti bell so you know I'm coming out with a new video, because the next one is going to be another video in this series about how you can make it to Korea, and it's going to be all about how literally you can make it to Korea, whether it is as a student or as a teacher, etc, etc, etc. That video is going to be coming out Friday at 8 o'clock. So please make sure you guys come back to the channel. But until the next video, you guys make sure you be cool. Peace.